All right, hello everyone. Today we're gonna play Civilization 4 Beyond the Sword, and we're gonna do a little scenario action here. We're gonna play Earth 18 Civs. I'm gonna play with the Americans to show you a strategy of how to win with the Americans. Now, I am kind of a fairy at this, so I don't play on like Immortal or Emperor or Deity or any of that crap. I just play on Noble, which, as I understand it, is all things equal. We get no advantages. The game gets no advantages. All that, right? So let's go ahead and get right to it. Now, the first thing we've got to do as the Americans is we're going to need to somehow defeat the Aztecs. The Aztecs have a few advantages over us. One, they're an aggressive civilization, which means that they're going to get the free upgrade, the free promotion for combat for all their melee units, which, okay, that's bad. And then also, they just tend to be a lot more warlike than us. So the most important thing that we can do, and I'll show you this strategy. I've used it. It works against them, and it's the only way I know how to beat them on this continent. So yeah, it'll be great. All right, you see what we start out with. We're industrious and organized, which will help us with building factories, and it will help us with building settlers and courthouses, I believe. So we found Washington, D.C. right here. Very nice. Build a warrior, and we're going to go all out with the military tech. So the first one we're going to get is mining. And I'm going to immediately send this warrior on a collision course with our Aztec friends. The strategy will basically be me sending units to occupy their territory and retarding their growth, basically not allowing them to build stuff around their city, not allowing them. Okay, we'll sign peace with them until I get on their land. So we're going to be at war with them pretty much the whole time. So the real trick will be in killing them to the point where when we finally meet the Europeans, everything is settled for us. So yep, go ahead, declare war. So now we declare war, and we'll keep them from making improvements on their city here. The best place to be is right here. That'll give us a 75% defensive advantage. So for now, we will go for bronze working. Very well. And we'll work on that workboat. Need somebody to guard my city, because there still are barbarians about. But of course, we will want to get a second worker as soon as practicable. And by worker, I mean, what's his name? Warrior. Actually, I might want to go for that warrior first. Yeah, let's go for that warrior first. Well, he got our reward, whatever the hell that was. But yeah, because we want to stop them from being able to farm as well. So see, they have that second warrior in place. Actually, it might be better to go right here, because that doesn't allow them to work that corn. They will eventually get archers who, while theoretically capable of beating my warriors, are not really capable of beating them with a 75% defensive advantage. Now, of course, I have surrendered to them the ability to explore the land with that worker, which will give them some advantages. So, see, they've built a bunch of warriors. So now I'm already putting undue, burden on their economy. I mean, for a little bit, it's going to really be a question of who's beating who. But we're going to come out ahead on this one. Now, they're getting the free text that, of course, you can find from being whatever. Slavery's good. We're not going to adopt it quite yet because we don't really need it at this point. And archery. Oh, do we even have archery on here? Not yet. Okay. Yeah, we got bronze working. So yeah, we want to go for these warlike technologies as quickly as possible. We don't want to waste time. This is a war game, pretty much. We're going to need to wipe out the Aztecs in order, and then we'll have the continent to ourselves, which will allow us to accomplish some very nice things. I'm going to cut down those woods there. Or am I? So I don't think I have to cut down the woods first. But I will anyway, and then we'll build the camp. So I got a lion. Luckily, the lion can't enter my borders, so it's nothing to worry about. And you can see they're just building away there. We'll eventually want to get another man down there. will prevent them from, one of the things we're going to do as well is prevent them from getting, let's go ahead and get the iron working, because animal husbandry right now won't do us any good. So we got our workboat. All right, while we're here, let's build ourselves another settler, or not, excuse me, another warrior. We will be building a settler soon, but it's important to keep our position strong on that hill. So I'm going to wait till my population grows a couple more points here, and then we will build, yeah. Okay, well, that's good. All right, let's go ahead, and we could run down that whole backbone there. See, they have a worker. They really can't get out to do any work at this point. Now, of course, he could be under the guard of one of the warriors, but they're not willing to risk it, which is just fine by me. And see, I could see where he's going. And in this way, I can also stop them from growing, because there's a lot of places for them to expand to, and none of them I want them to. I don't want them to expand to any of these places. So it's good just to kind of keep them penned in. So basically, I'm retarding their growth. That's the heart of this strategy, is I choke them off right here, kind of dying on the vine. It's not very... Okay, so you see they have an archer now, which he is superior, but he's going to have a hard time, or maybe he won't. No, so he won't be able to get in there. Now, they're going to attack a few times, and they're probably going to be able to kill this guy. But still, they've lost some time. All right. That's fine. That happens. It would have been nice had I been able to maintain that position forever, but that was never in the cards. All right, let's get a settler, which will coincide with me tearing down that those jungles there. Now let me see if he'll actually... No, I better not see that. Okay, we could just stay here. That's fine. Occasionally moving our guy. So they're going to come out. They're going to work that. And I'll let them have that corn. I don't really have much of a choice. It would have been nice had I been able to prevent that, but I really can't at this point. One thing I can do, though, is kind of check out, make sure they don't get that source of deer there. So this will be a pretty big cat and mouse game for a while. One of the keys that we're going to want to exploit here is... We're going to want to exploit their inability to access any metals. Oh, I think he's going to send a guy up to come see me. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll have to assume he is. So I'll need to prepare myself a warrior here. We have our settler, but we'll need an escort. We should have already mined the iron square there, which is fine. So yeah, this strategy, of course, is fraught with peril, as are all strategies of any importance. So yeah, if we form a town right here, it'll be all right. It's not going to be the greatest town, I can tell you that. It'll eventually come into its own and really become something. But for now, it's just simply the best thing we can do. Of course, we'll want to get another town going when we can, practically. We'll need another warrior, of course, as quickly as we can. Okay, iron working will definitely end the wheel. We're going to need that for the old connective tissue, as you might say. But, yeah, I don't want a worker. I want a warrior. And we'll have to keep track of where old boy is to make sure that he is not... Oh, that's where the iron is. Whoops. I screwed that up, didn't I? Well, it's just as well. I needed the... what's his name? All right. Looks like they're going to send some dudes out. I don't know exactly what they're going to do with them, but they sent somebody out, which is, good on them. What do they got? All right. Oh, they got a settler there. So we'll have to see what they're going to try. I think in most cases I'm able to prevent their settler from establishing a town. It might be good at this point, though, to go ahead and work on a... What's his name? An archer. Since that's the only unit I really have that can outclass their... Now here's an idea right here. Is I can actually actively block them from coming on in. We'll see what they try. And that's the key right here. Is that I can box them in. Oh, no, we don't want peace. Let the war... I meant to turn that off, too. Because it's fairly annoying. Oh, they sent the settler back. We'll just kind of hang out for a bit. No, they sent the settler up now. And we will see what settler attempts. He will probably, yeah, I think... If he comes out into the open land, I might just attack him. Because costing him a settler is worth losing one of my units here, I believe. That's what I would say. We still need a route there. At least I got my second worker now. That's good. Which is very important to us. Let's see. So we got another worker. Let's get another warrior out. Gotta pump out these warriors. It's gonna hurt our economy a bit, of course, because with the lack of... Yeah. Alright. So we'll see what they're gonna try here. I said I could probably fend off one of these guys. Yeah, there we go. Which that's, you know, that represents a significant resource loss to them. Losing that archer there. Since I compromised their ability to expand. Now he's probably going to have to collapse in somewhat. And I'm going to need him. Oof. We'll see if he tries just a straight up attack. This guy would probably be better served if he were covered by this other guy. All right. So this is, yeah, like I said, it's all a giant cat and mouse game pretty much, where we're trying our best to use our inferior tech. Now, come on. Ah, gosh darn it. Now, that's bad news right there. And we could lose our whole defensive front now, which should be Tragic Kingdom. And I think we will. Yeah, we did. And if we lose this guy, then our defeat will be complete. Oh, now we got lucky. Kinda. But with that, I mean, that's the kind of luck I could do without. And I probably shouldn't have spent it on what I spent it on right there. All right. That's still, yeah, it still puts us in a rather bad position. I'm not happy with how that all went down, for sure. I'll tell you that much. And that puts us short on combat power. Puts us short on combat power and short on... Yeah. So the only good thing we've got going for us right now is that our tech is set to eclipse their tech. But I might have no way to prevent them from getting that second city, which, of course, is an issue, a real issue. Because we don't want them to expand at all, and we certainly don't want them, because now they're enjoying a little bit of breathing space, which is not what I want them to have. And especially when they talk about going west of the Rockies there, that gives them access to some pretty good land and also some very impenetrable land, provided that you can... so what else did I want to make here? How about mysticism? I'm going to need mysticism. All right. So that's good. I'm going to have this guy finish making some cottages so we can have some economic stuff going for us. I'm going to have to risk bringing him up. It's not great, but he does have a 50% defensive bonus there. Let's hope. Oh, they're going to let him sit there, so that's nice. So I can only guess that very unfortunately they were able to bring their guy up. The only thing I've really got going for me now is the fact that I can bring that axeman to bear. Okay, I get 50% plus I get 25% from well, you can get all the percentages you want, and then you can still lose pretty well. All right, I need to get an axeman down there more than I need that guy to establish a new town. Yeah. I wanted to give him stronger ability to what was I gonna say? Do the thing. Yeah, he's gonna die. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. No, he is. Well, that's unfortunate. But I have them fighting on their land for whatever, and I'm not fighting on my land for my life. So that's useful. All right. So we need to get this guy down here as soon as possible because my defenses, my lay bare. Well, not my defenses. Yeah, my defenses aren't too strong either. So we failed at that because the idea is not only do I have to win, but I need to win moderately quickly. I need this war to come to a more or less a pretty quick end. So the problem is that they're almost certainly going to be able to build themselves up a little bit more. It would be nice if I could found a town down here, which is kind of my next move. Because I need to keep an eye on them. There's a good town location up north a ways that would do me better. But I can't afford it right now. I can't afford the inattention to the main goal, which is the defeat of Montezuma's Aztec Empire. I can't really do much about him in the woods there. I can, but it's not something I'm willing to risk. I wish he would risk attacking me, but he won't. Oh, okay, that's good. I can get him. Unfortunately, it's going to hold me back a few turns, but I have no choice at this point. All right, more axemen, because they're mostly melee-based. It's very unfortunate for me. Okay, 87%, not bad. 94% is better. All right. So my strategy kind of here is went off the rails, folks. It usually goes better than this. Like I said, the thing I got going for me, oh crap, well, I need to destroy that cornfield there, that's for sure. All right. Got the barracks here, let's build the monument. We need to expand culturally in place. All right, so he's got his workers, they're working all right. The good thing I got going for me right now, of course, as previously stated, is that I'm going to out-tech them and out-metal them. I don't believe in their little area down there, provided I can keep them restricted to that they will be able to establish much of anything. Oh, I still got that settler there. I don't know what he's still doing there, but whatever he's doing, hopefully he'll continue to do it, and by that I mean sitting around. So here we go. We're going to establish the town right here. Or maybe not. Maybe right here is better. There are some resources that are going to come along in the near future. I don't know how near, but near enough that I'd like maybe go down one more square. Or maybe make it coastal. I think making it coastal is probably the best idea. Yeah, okay. So next turn we'll establish our new town. Very good. And we need this guy to get down here immediately. Because there's some things that need to be cleared up for the Aztecs, who assume they're going to have freedom of movement, which obviously I will not grant them. Good, they don't have a road there. Now that's good, because their ability to actually strike me while I'm standing there is not that much. Or it's going to take them a few turns to come around on me. So good. And I've essentially blocked them. The only thing they could do is head out to the western seaboard, which, you know, okay, that's a strategy that they could certainly go with. They could try to expand to the west. The west is not nearly as productive as this part. Yeah, it's not nearly as productive. In any case, my point is not to destroy them at this point, merely to stymie their growth. And I'm going to have to work hard at that because I've had this time. And you see they built a wall there, so that's going to complicate the matter further. You might notice I'm not building any spearmen. Spearmen are completely unnecessary because there is no, what's the word for it? There's no, okay, good, I can destroy that. Okay. Let's see if they'll attack him. I don't think they will. If they do, obviously it's not good, but I think for now we're good. We're going to need to build a, kind of in the Boston area up there, another town as well. Okay. They did not attack, which is useful to me. All right. We need to get mathematics and we need to get metal casting. Those are two things we need to do. I'm going to risk building a granary. Well, no, should I do that? No, I shouldn't. That was stupid. Build another settler. We'll send this guy up. So I'll destroy that farm. Basically, whatever I can do to limit their amount of productivity. They did not. Oh, they did build a camp, or did they? Yes, they did build a camp, so we're going to need to destroy that. Maybe they don't have roads yet. They haven't discovered the wheel. I'm not sure. So, yeah, this is the key, though. The quicker we can destroy them, the quicker we'll be in a better position because the Europeans will eventually meet them. They will have it all over us in tech, and which will make them, aha, see, they have expanded, but they've expanded southward. Expanding southward isn't nearly the concern that expanding elsewhere is. For the fact is, we need this northern part, the United States and Canada. Oh, no, it looks like they have expanded in that direction as well. So that's not a good deal. Not a good deal at all. And that's going to put us in a position that we don't want to be in. The good thing here, though, is that we were able to destroy most of their improvements, if not all of them. And now we can act as a full valve to their whatever kind of growth they would want to have. So, you know, that ain't great, but I mean, certainly it could have been a lot worse. I mean, they don't have any towns where we want them to be. Oh, crap, I need to build that masonry. I need to build that quarry, which is necessary. So anyway, I think it's a good place to cut it right now. So you see our strategy, it's had some successes, but it's had some failures as well. So in the next video, we'll go ahead and see if we can capitalize on some of our successes. Continue to develop. The most important thing is we need to develop the catapult, and that will allow us to take the capital city here, Tenochtitlan, which I don't pronounce right, but I don't think a lot of people can because it's a language that really isn't spoken anymore. So anyway, see you in a bit. Bye-bye.